Andy's crying babies when we got you knocking us up at all hours.
She's not home yet, then?
Look, if it's urgent, we told you her fiancé works. Why don't you get in touch with him?
She usually out all night?
No, as it happens.
Just ask her to get in touch.
Yeah, look, it's a bit of a shock having the police after you. Why don't you let me tell her, then she won't think it's so serious.
Just ask her to give us a ring, eh?
I keep telling you, when Pete gets back, he'll pay me for looking after the stall.
Yeah, how much?
They didn't say exactly, but the carpet people will have to wait.
Arthur, it's all on computer. They send out final demands willy-nilly.
Well, they can't have what I haven't got, can they?
Yes, and then they'll come and repossess the carpet.
What good is it to them? Psychedelic, half-used? Well, they'll wait if they have to.
Yeah, and then our names go on a list of bad payers. We'll never be able to buy nothing again.
Good.
Hey, Mum, do you reckon that's what's wrong next door? They're in debt.
How can they be? They've never gone without anything.
We'll certainly want them for something.
That's all we need. Wanted criminals living next door to us.
Still moaning? All right, we lost a bit of kit, but what keep going on?
Mum, the police practically knocked the door down last night next door.
Well, why worry, so long as it's not our door?
Don't worry. Well, I do worry. I worry about the fabric of society. That's what I worry about. I worry about the criminal element closing in, swallowing up me and mine. It's law and order, that's what it's all about. Where's it all gone?
It's knocking next door.
Whoops, keep the change.
Aye. Oh, the cat's away. And you're almost a married lady, eh?
And it's on nights.
Oh, and that's the reason for not getting home till breakfast, is it?
I was out with Namer, if you must know, that time thing. And then we went to one of her cousin's restaurants for a meal last night, and her aunt asked us to stay. Well, it's safer than coming home late, isn't it?
All sounds a bit rehearsed to me. And where's Namer?
I dropped her off at a newsagent's. Wixie, do you really think I'd two-time Andy?
Well, it has been known, isn't it, Debs? You're right at that for you.
Do you remember once you said that I should settle down? Well, you were right. I've never been happier. I like working here. I'm really looking forward to getting married. I love Andy, even if we do sometimes fight like cat and dog. My life's sort of sorted out, isn't it?
Hey, Debs! I thought you were on the run. Next time you have business with a bill, tell them not to knock up half the square. Not to mention the ruddy phone ringing. I tell you, I need my kip, I'm busy.
The police? At our house?
Yeah.
What do they want?
I don't know, they just said get in touch.
But why?
It's probably the night shift trying to clear up some paperwork, you know, unpaid parking fines, something like that.
We haven't got any. Oh, no, don't say we've been broken into again. I couldn't bear it.
Well, why don't you go and check it out and I'll look after the shop for you, all
Yeah,
right?
Namer's on her way, thanks. Arthur, would you mind coming with me if you're not too busy? I don't really want to go in on my own.
Yeah, sure, come on.
Yeah.
You always involve yourself with trivia, don't you? You should join a group, do something important.
Yeah, but at the moment, mate, I'm opening up this shop, all right?
Well, they say we're a nation of shopkeepers.
Arthur, did they ring Andy? Did you give them Andy's work phone
Yes,
number?
I did, yes.
I suppose he was busy. Anyway, they'd expect me to be here. I didn't tell him where I was going. Anyone there?
Well, the front door wasn't forced anyway.
Well, doesn't look like anything's been touched.
Ah. Hello, boss. If anyone's up there, there's 10 of us down here. And me.
Nothing's gone.
I'll get in touch with the police, though, Debs.
Yes, in a minute.
No, look. Here's the number. Find out what it's all about.
Yes. Oh, is that the time?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Arthur, but I better get organised first.
But, Debs, the police kept the square up half the night knocking at your door. At least find out what it's all about.
Well, we haven't been burgled.
Yeah, but it could be anything. Could be... What about Andy?
No, he won't even walk under a ladder. He's far too careful. In a crisis, Arthur, the best thing is to remain calm. It's working in a small business. It prepares you for every eventuality, as long as it's nothing that puts Andy in a bad mood. Oh, no, he said he paid all the bills. Doesn't he pay final notice? Must be for the table and chairs. Oh, no, good, it's a carpet. It's not ours. Sorry, Arthur, this one's yours.
You're not supposed to read other people's mail.
I'm sorry, it was a mistake.
Just my luck. It's only 8:30 and already it's one of those days.
Yeah, some days are a bit like that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Thanks, Arthur.
Yeah.
The fact is, we're all a bit short.
Well, I never did run in our family.
I thought you were taking Mum shopping.
What, on shirt buttons?
Oh, we off out? Good. I'll get me hat.
Money, honestly, I'm sick of it. Because of money, I'm not having the church wedding I wanted. I mean, surely we could have done something.
She won't change her mind now, love.
Kids, why did we bother? You know, she really upset me.
I know.
She hurt me. And... Oh, that's not a love letter, is it? Oh, not now, Mum, please. I've gone off the idea.
Oh.
Don't worry. I mean, life could be so depressing if we let the criminals grind us down, don't you think?
It's about your fiancé. I'm here about him.
Has he done something?
I'm afraid he's been hurt in an accident. To be more precise, he's been killed. A road accident. He ran to stop a child being knocked down. I'm sorry.
Do you take sugar?
What? Sit down, love. It happened last night. He died in the ambulance. He didn't suffer. And the youngster didn't even get a scratch. On his way to work, was he? We did try to tell you sooner, but you weren't in.
We'd had a row. Last thing we did was row.
At a time like this, is there someone who can sit with you? A friend, a neighbour, your mother?
No. Got to get back to work.
Not today.
What's the use of sitting around? Shouted at Andy for wasting money. If I don't work, can't run a business like that. You better get on too.
I'm not supposed to leave you. Not like this.
It'll be all right, really. I'll get my friend from the shop. Be fine. Please go.
There's a few loose ends. Like where they've taken the body.
No, I just want to think, please.
If you're sure. I'm really sorry.
I don't know. How long is it I've worked? What have I got to show for it?
Arthur, there's a cat in here.
A cat? I hate them. I can't plant anything up on the allotment without they don't dig it up. Hello, you little monster. Come here. Come on out.
Oh, you're a right little ray of sunshine, aren't
It's hers next door. Look, Debbie, this really isn't good enough. You look like death warmed up.
I'm fine.
You certainly are not. You let me come in. You need to sit down.
Give them an inch, they take a mile. You know, Deb said Damon would be here by now.
Yeah, don't laugh. It's supposed to be helping man the stall.
You see, people don't care about nothing no more here. I've got better things to do than hang around here, you know.
Oh, yeah, like what?
Well, that's not the point, is it, Ian?
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, you didn't get pregnant in the right way, but you're going to get married in the right way.
So who's looking? I mean, don't tell me you think there's a God up there looking down at how I do things.
No, I don't mean
Well,
that.
that's like I said, it's superstition, isn't it, Mum? I mean, you know, you think there's someone up there who might look down kindly at me and give me a good life.
Well, best to be on the safe side. Maybe God is watching. I reckon he'd like a nice white wedding.
Come on, love. Go in there. Now, sit down. Sit down there. I can't leave you on your own, not like this. She's had a shock.
Oh, you look as if you could do with a cup of tea. Pauline!
Haven't we got enough problems in this house without bringing another?
Pauline.
Well,
Andy, he's been killed.
what? Killed?
Yes. Apparently he was saving some kiddie and the lorry got him instead.
The baby. She's fine. Yeah, it's weird looking after her new little life. Keep looking at her and think, I wonder what she's going to be like when she grows up.
Oh, Debbie, you poor thing.
It's Andy. He's gone. In an accident. He's killed.
Oh, God help us. Well, send him away. You cry if that's how you feel.
Yes?
Can I come in?
It's not
Well,
convenient.
if you want your business discussed on the doorstep. I see the police have been round.
Not here, they haven't.
Oh, come off it. There's so much to and froing going on last night, I could hardly sleep.
Oh, so we get the blame for it?
Oh.
No, let's hear what she's got to say.
Well, Tony and I think
Oh,
that
why don't you say my husband and I really sound like the Queen?
Not now.
Well, she sweeps in here all regal.
We think you should be giving the police all the information you can about Mark's drug pushing, even if it means sacrificing your own son, if it's to protect innocent children.
Oh, Mark had nothing to do with that.
Oh, no one's ever to blame, are they?
Ain't you got no respect? That poor young girl's lovely lad's been took away and all you can do is argue.
What do you mean? The police have taken Andy?
He's been run over. Killed your stupid cow.
What? Why didn't you stop me? Debs, I'm so sorry. Dreadful for you.
He saved a child. Ran out.
Public-spirited to the end. But who'd have thought it? Still in his 20s.
Didn't make the tea.
No, I'll help you.
Debs, do you want a more comfortable chair?
Oh, it's just the same in the Great War. Of course, I was still a baby when the telegrams started coming. But my aunties, they told me later how all their brave young men had been killed. Brave young men wasted for nothing at all.
Gran.
With all due respect, Mrs. Beale, the First World War was down to political incompetence. Whereas with Andy, well, he was personally heroic, wasn't he?
Debs, you sure you don't want to go and have a lie down? Do we have to discuss this now?
There's nothing wrong with being public-spirited.
Oh, yeah, just so long as it's no one of yours who's been killed.
Look, ain't it time we called a halt?
I think I'd like to go.
You sit still. You're in no fit state.
Look, Mark and his mate might be a bit to blame. But Cassie's no angel, is she?
Doesn't seem so important now. Debs, do you have a faith? Do you want me to call a priest? Vicar? Or anyone?
You were gone ages. I mean, have you made any arrangements? Have you said anything to the police?
No.
Arthur, she's going to need all the help we can give.
She just wanted to talk. She wanted to sit. Just sit, that's all. Couldn't come on with a plug for the co-op undertakers, now could I? Anyway, wherever he is, he's not going far now, is he?
Yeah, love, it's a nice cuppa for you.
I'd like to go home now.
Is Naima there?
Oh, so she'll still be at the shop.
I'll fetch her.
It's a shock. You know, when my Albert was took, it was though everything stopped. I couldn't cry. I didn't cry till the funeral. It was this lump in my throat. And I couldn't let go.
Where is she, Anna? I'm not even getting paid for this, you know.
Andy's dead. And all you can do is whinge.
Oh, Anna, hang on.
Hey, Si, what's happening?
What's the matter? Who's been upsetting you? It's them, isn't it?
No, it's Andy. Tony, don't. Got it all wrong.
All right, Fowler. Outside.
What?
My wife's in tears. If you hurt her...
The only person hurt round here is Andy. He's been taken from us in an accident. That's what your wife was crying about. He's dead.
I'm sorry.
Sorry you've made a fool of yourself? Or sorry for this poor girl?
It's Andy we've got to be sorry for. He's the one.
You must be joking.
Come down here and say that.
Oh,
Morning.
Morning. Nice day, eh?
Is it?
Yeah. Ange, do you think that me and Shell should have a white wedding?
No, dear. Black. Marriage is the graveyard of all your happiness.
Don't strain yourself. And where's Ethel?
I don't know.
Most of the couples we know, it's the woman who's deteriorated first. It's the man who's come off best.
Oh, really? Why's that then?
It's a fact of life.
Nothing to do with the bloke going out every night with the mistress and the good wife staying at home working, eh?
Lofty, how about some bottling up?
Let him drink his tea first.
You're just peeved because I've retained my pulling power and you haven't. All I'm doing is stop you making a fool of yourself in the bar because it frightens away the customers.
You want to do me a favour, Den? Get off my back.
I just want you to grow old gracefully.
You think nobody wants me, don't you? What would you say if I told you I had a lover? I mean it.
As I told you before, you're free to daydream.
You just wait and see. Somebody wants me.
See Naima?
No, why should I, Dub?
Him, he couldn't see what's under his nose. Here, Tone, I've just told him I got a fancy man. He don't believe me. But we know it is possible, isn't it?
It's Andy. He's been killed in an accident. We need Naima to go sit with Debs. Instantaneous. Grab the kiddie out of the road and wham. Thought more about the child than himself.
Poor old Florence, eh? What a way to go.
Then, just like that, everything's changed.
God moves in a mysterious way.
What's he got to do with him?
God saw a little child in need. He sent Andy to the rescue.
Yes, polishing him off in the process.
Who knows?
Well, I mean, what's it all got to do with my mum? I mean, who sent that doodlebug to hit our house?
Well, Hitler, of course.
Yes, well, God should have stopped him.
Oh, well, he's not Superman, Ethel. I mean, he's more, well, mysterious.
Oh, you can say that again. Blown to kingdom come, all of a sudden. Nothing. All gone, just rubble. And my mum's arm sticking out.
Well, that's where the hereafter comes in. We shall have boldness in the day of judgment. The dead shall rise again.
Oh, my God.
You mean like the Titanic coming up?
If ships had souls, yes.
Yeah, well, what I don't understand is, if everybody keeps coming back, how they all fit on the earth?
In any case, you said that Andy was an heathen and that he didn't count.
Well, brave as he was, unfortunately, he don't. I mean, he had time to repent his sins, but he didn't. I mean, we never know when our time will come.
Oh, so saving a child don't mean nothing then?
Well, not as far as getting into heaven goes, no.
Oh, that's stupid.
Oh, don't shout at me. I didn't make the rules.
No, but you believe them.
Well, you've got to believe something.
And my little Hassan, what about him then?
Oh, I think there's a special arrangement for children. Think. Please, my nerves are in touch as it is.
Oh, really? Why? Who have you lost then? No one. Making daft comments.
No, well, maybe I ain't got no one left to lose.
All right. I'm sorry. I guess we're all in the same boat, really. Just brings it all back, you know.
Mary? Mary, hang on.
Where have you been?
To see Debs, of course.
Oh, that must have cheered her up. Have you seen your face?
Not now, Den.
Anyway, I thought she'd rather be on her own.
She's still one of my mates, you know.
And how about Andy? Was he one of your mates and all?
Well, of course he was.
Just wondered, that's all.
Look, Den, about what we were talking about earlier, I suppose I was feeling my age. When something like this happens, it makes you realise how lucky you are to have each other at all, doesn't it?
Mary, you all right?
Just about.
I know. Terrible news.
Thanks a lot.
It's difficult to know what to say. I just looked round and... Your husband threw Sam out the way. I had to see to Joey, and he just ran out.
Why? Why did he run out?
After his ball. I told him to hold on to it. He wouldn't hold my hand. You understand? I couldn't make him. Look, I'm sorry. I was like to know he was going to run out in the road. He's never done it before. It was late. I was in a hurry. Do you know what it's like keeping things going on your own? I've a full-time job and there's two of them, 5 and 2. I'm out of the house by 8:15 and I'm not back until 7. It's a long day. We all get tired.
Yes, I know.
He won't walk with me. I hoped he'd follow on nicely.
Maybe he ran out into the road instead.
suppose you could say, if Brian, my husband, had left us in this mess, it wouldn't have happened. I didn't work before he left us. And we had a car.
Yes, there are lots of ifs. Andy and I had an argument. I'd only made it up before we left.
He wouldn't let me know about the funeral. I don't know what else I can say. Only... sorry.
Is she alone? Oh, Debbie. I didn't mean to intrude, but I've thought and thought about what I could do, and there doesn't seem to be anything. So I brought you this pie. It's all I could think of.
The results ain't due till tomorrow.
I thought it was today.
I'm supposed to be at work.
Yeah, but well, I was worried, you know, I wanted to know. She don't know the half of it, does she?
Are you anxious about my exams?
No, not really.
Don't think I'm good enough to get good grades, is that it?
No, of course not. I just thought, well, I mean, if you did really well in your exams and you sort of left me behind, what'd happen then?
Don't be daft.
If you don't do well, I mean, if you failed them, would you take the exams again?
Yeah. You expect me to stay at home, is that it?
No. I just don't want nothing to change from what it is now, you know. I don't want nothing to spoil it.
Nothing will.
No. Debs and Andy, I mean, something like that, it just makes you want to hold everyone close, doesn't it? So nothing can get at them.
I know what's wrong. I know what I've got to do. I've got to say sorry to Andy. He wanted to lend Wixie some money.
He is generous to a fault.
I said he couldn't. So we needed to get married. As it turned out, I was wrong.
If we only knew how things turned out. I mean, maybe Andy wanted shouting at. I mean, you take my mum. You know, my mother thought every day was going to be her last. But when she was young, too. And that's how she thought about us. She thought that every time we went out, we'd get knocked down by a bus. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that she was scared. She couldn't live in the future. She couldn't plan anything, nothing. And she couldn't live for today either, because she was just a bundle of nerves and worries. Look, what I'm saying is that at least you and Andy lived properly. And you were brave enough to expect... well, to expect the best. And he was brave.
Yes. That's what everyone keeps saying. But don't you see? The last thing we did together, we quarrelled, shouted. I told Andy to drop dead.
Oh, but love, it was just a tiff. Only a tiff. I mean, when you live with someone, that's how it is. It's like that.
Do you think they'll let me see him?
Oh, yes, I'm sure they will. Later, in the chapel of rest.
But I'm not even next of kin, you see. I'm nothing. What if they don't let me? I have to see him before it's too late.
Debs, I don't think he would want you to see him, not now. I think he'd want you to remember him the way he was.
But likes being on his own.
Darling, he's dead. Oh, I'm sorry. I just think you'd feel better if you cried.
I know he's dead. I know. But all day there's been things I've wanted to say to Andy. Things to ask him. Things he'd know how to cope with. I keep expecting him to walk through that door.
Debbie, I'm Sandra Marsh, a nurse from the hospital. I hope you don't mind. The door was open.
She's upset.
No, it's all right.
I had to come. I was the one who identified him. But being as we worked together, he had his staff card on him.
Being as we lived together, they never bothered to ask me.
Perhaps it's because you weren't married.
But, Debs, they tried to get in touch with you all night.
We did ring his parents. They told us to go ahead.
Yes, they never liked him being with me.
Now, come on, love. Don't upset yourself.
They're arranging to have his body flown home. Well, I suppose there's one good thing. Andy was carrying a kidney donor card. A man, a father of 3, will get them this afternoon in Northumberland. So in the end, he'll have saved 2 people. Andy was quite a hero. You must be proud.
Yes, I must be. Some woman whose husband's run out and has a son who runs out into the road. She should have been looking after him. Maybe it was the same with her husband, who knows, but then good old Andy leaps to the rescue than he would, wouldn't he?
Oh, hush.
And some man who might have rotted his kidneys boozing, for all I know, he gets saved too. It's all sorted out, isn't it? And he said he needed a holiday. His kidneys are in Northumberland. His body's gone to them. Me, I'm not even allowed to see him. I'll bury him. As if he never existed.
Oh, you cry, love. You cry.